Hi there. Well, I decided I kind of needed to do a short review of this Toxikk game, just because it is pretty good, and I guess at this point I'm not playing it completely terribly. Probably not much worse than I play Unreal Tournament on Deathmatch anyway. So, again, this is Toxikk. It's an alpha game. You got to pay $17 for it, and there's only one map. And it's a rather small map, and not all the weapons are implemented yet, and there's vehicles that are not yet implemented, and there's a few game types such as capture the flag, vehicle capture the flag, area domination, which I'm kind of hoping means the same thing as Warcraft in Unreal Tournament 3. And other than that, aside from a lot of very different weapon models and weapon types, and well, they're not terribly different, but it's very much heavily modified from Unreal Tournament. But the play is more or less similar, except for a few specific differences that I've mentioned on previous videos before. The weapons seem to do a huge amount of damage, all of them, pretty much, if you can hit with them. Generally, I have to alter my tactics on this, my fighting style on this a little bit, because in Unreal Tournament, you can kind of be a little bit more persistent. You know, you can hang around and take a few extra shots without worrying about getting killed. This one, as soon as I'm taking any damage whatsoever, I'm pretty much thinking about getting the hell out. It's just because you can just die way too quickly. This guy's paying no attention whatsoever. If I got 120 hit points like this, then yeah, I can be a little bit more aggressive. But if I start taking any kind of damage at all, I've pretty much got to be out of there. Yeah, I'm down to 70 points, and I've got this Cerberus, which is supposed to be overpowered, but it doesn't matter. I'm not risking it. And learning your way around this map is important. There's some rockets right there. I always like to try to grab those, just because the Cerberus is reputed to be so powerful, so I kind of want to deny others the ammo. Yeah, I've got 119 points here, so that's not too bad. Armor's a little bit scarce on this map. There is a little bit over there to the right. Yeah, this is the Cerberus that's supposed to be so overpowered, which it is, I mean, but it shares a... But I think some of that, at least, is because the map is small. You get it on a bigger map, and some of these other weapons, I think, are going to make a difference. I mentioned that a lot of the other weapons are like the bullet type weapons and the ray gun type weapons. You shoot them in a wall at a particular spot. There is no bullet spread whatsoever. Every round lands exactly on your reticle, no matter what, which is pretty different, and makes all of these, I think, potential stand-ins for a sniper rifle. Depending, if you're on a big map, you could probably aim from as far away as these things will let you and get right on the target. So yeah, that's going to be a factor, I think. You pretty much have to get used to the models there, so that you can tell what's health and what isn't. Those red boxes, those are health. They're not ammo. The little red boxes are, well, I'm not clear on that exactly. I'm down to 30 hit points it takes no time at all to use all your health on this, so you definitely want to just start running away as soon as you get in trouble. You don't want to. That kind of tends to make the gameplay pretty quick. It's a lot more hair trigger than Unreal Tournament is. And yeah, if you don't get a kill like right away, you want to start getting circumspect almost immediately. I've got 100 hit points here. There's rockets behind me. I should have grabbed that. This guy, yeah, I don't want to run up in there because you're kind of in a confined space. I know there's health right over here that's almost always there, so that's a good place to go. The weapons, they've got them set to spawn like every 10 seconds, which is a little bit different. That should be, I guess, not sure if that's good or bad. There's the sniper rifle, which is, oh, and I want to get that's the shotgun there, which is pretty useful. As you can see, my death match is not huge, but this is probably about as this is about as well as I did on any of these matches, probably. I mean, not incredibly great at deathmatch. It kind of depends on how good the other people are too. I mean, I played about I don't know 10 or 15 times online the other day, and I guess in about half of those there were two or three players that I was basically doing nothing against. You know, just getting killed over and over by them. There's the Cerberus spawn. But, you know, you get a few people out here that aren't so great, and then you can start making some kills. This weapon here, these weapons are a little bit different. This one here is kind of like the link gun, except the alternate fire is a shock type of fire, like the shock rifle primary. Nothing like shock combos going on at all. They missed that. They do not have the nuke out here, but they will have something. They will have something approximating that. And they do not have an impact hammer yet, but something like that will be implemented. Those two weapons are still missing. I haven't seen the vehicles in action because they're not implemented yet, but the models look interesting anyway. What the controls are like is I'm very curious to see what those are going to turn out to be like, because I've seen a lot of these type of games where they have vehicles, but the controls for the vehicles are just not real good, and the vehicles are not all that much fun to drive. A big one for that, I think, was not Planetscape. The Planetscape vehicles weren't too bad. Well, I didn't like them as much as the Unreal Tournament vehicles. This guy's paying no attention whatsoever. What's the one with the Arc Raiders? The cartoon graphics. I played that one all the way through. What's the one? They just, oh my god, my memory is shot. That was a real great game, but the vehicles were not good. Didn't like the vehicles in that one all that much. Yeah, Raiders. You're an Arc Raider. You're running around in the desert, and you're shooting at mutants and settlers and all kinds of crazy people. God, I cannot. I played that game for months, and I cannot remember. God, I'm getting senile. These guys. Yeah, see, I've got the almighty Cerberus, and he just takes me out anyway. Grab the rockets. Grab any health you see. Grab any armor you see. Always, you need it. No, don't have that vehicle. Don't have any. No, there's that Cerberus. Don't have any weapons. Okay. 5 kills remain. Get up here. Always got to keep. I probably ought to be looking up more, because I'm pretty sure at some point somebody's going to catch on. Hey, if I hang around on top of this staircase like that, then I have the height advantage, and see, didn't get an immediate kill. I'm just getting the hell away. I'm definitely gonna die. I kind of got hung up on the scenery there. Oh, another thing I don't like about this so far that I'm hoping is getting fixed is the controls don't always respond correctly. The move forward key that I'm using sometimes just doesn't want to work, and I have to kind of jiggle. I kind of have to play around a little bit to get it working again. I'm hoping stuff like that is a little bit of a quirk. It gets worked out. But other than that, man, this is very intense. This is like it's a real fun alternative to the regular T. I'm not going to stop playing on Unreal at all, but this is a real good addition to this type of game. You don't get enough games like this. Have a good